This is the Football Fun Factory in Exeter. Were you poking your tongue out? Unbelievable. How you doing, all right? Catch you later, buddy. Ready? Go, 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 go. So every single day, start of the day is always taking out the dog, or should be dogs, but the other one's at home at the moment, got an ear infection. But it's just a good way to start the day, have a coffee, chill out, relax before the crazy day starts. So we're at Ludwell Valley. So I always used to live the other side of Exeter, which you'll see later. But moving this way, and I got to find this during lockdown. Yes, you've got the city, but within Exeter you've got lots of green spaces, so it's just a great way to walk out. Literally, we can just walk across here, let the dogs off the lead and have a good walk. Got the flexibility, the freedom. Obviously running your own business, get the opportunity to go out, take the dog for a walk whenever we want. So yeah, it's just a good nice walk in the morning. Yeah, and it's just a good way just to relax and reflect. And when I'm like thinking about the business and the community and stuff like that, it's just a good way where, as you're walking along, relaxing over a coffee, you come up with lots of the best ideas of what things we can do and progress. So we are on our way to the famous St James's Park, so the home of Exeter City. So for the past 3 years, I've done lots of game sponsorship. And over the past 2 years, we've really focused on trying to help support and build the women's team. So we sponsor a player, Amber Pollock. For the past, this coming season will be our 3rd season that we sponsored her. So we're going to go to there, hopefully see a few people there, chat about how we collaborate, how we help and support each other, and yeah, just be a good morning and a good trip to St James's Park. So we are at the home of Exeter City Football Club, so we're at St James's Park. So this is probably some of my earliest memories. So over there would have been the old grandstand, where I used to sit, probably from around about the age of 4 and 5 years old, before obviously I got a little bit older. And then there's the famous big bank behind us there. So lots of Saturdays of my youth spent coming up watching Exeter City with all my friends. So Exeter City is a supporter-owned club, so it is very much a community field club where they do lots of work within the community, and obviously Football Fun Factory, and it's been my passion when I launched the Football Fun Factory here in Exeter and Cranbrook, was to really have that community feel. So I do lots of community projects, so it's just a really good way that we can collaborate and where we can work together. So we've come here, we've sponsored the games, we've brought all of our girls who do our FF&D sessions, and we've given them free tickets so they can come and experience their first proper live game. And from that, they've then obviously started supporting Exeter City, and they can see some real good positive role models. It's just a really good way that we can work together and better for the community if we can get as many children, boys and girls, playing football as much as possible, whether that's with us or with Exeter City's community projects. It's yeah, it's just amazing. We work closely together. So yeah, so this is Barley Mount, so this is where I was brought up. So my mum obviously still lives here. So yeah, just off to see my mum. But yeah, lots of childhood memories, probably outside here playing Kirby. Probably lots of kids don't know that game anymore, but there was obviously hardly any cars, but played Kirby. There's a square at the top, used to play football with my friends, Mark Buddy, and then there's fields right at the top where every single day there'd be people knocking on the door. We'd knock on people's doors and go and have matches. So during the holidays, I'd leave probably the house at about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, go and play football, come back for dinner, back up, play football, back for tea. And all the kids used to laugh because I'd be in the field and I'd hear my mum shouting, saying, "Jonathan, time for tea," and then I'd have to run back quickly, have my tea, and then straight back out. Hello.
Started from nothing and to where he is now. Yeah. I think it's incredible.
So yeah, so we're at Merivale Park. So as I was a kid, obviously I grew up in this area, so sometimes with some of my friends we'd come over here and play football. So part of format of what I want to do within the Football Fun Factory in Exeter was giving back to the community. So we linked up with the Live and Move project. So they looked at areas of green space that weren't being used in a positive light. They tended to be used for like antisocial behaviour. So for 2 summers in a row, we delivered fun football sessions here in Saturday mornings, where it just brought the local community together in a safe environment where they were using it in a positive light, building relationships. It was free of charge, and it was just bringing the community together. So we were originally only supposed to do it for about 5 to 6 weeks, but come the end we were having like between 30 and 40 children turning up with their families, and it got extended for about, I think it was about between 10 and 12 weeks. And what was really good, you have children and families that wouldn't have known each other. We would then leave, but they would then stay here in the park, build relationships. It was just a really good way of just bringing back to the community. So Merivale Park before the programme is, especially on like a Friday night, Saturday nights, it's probably been used for groups where they've been here drinking and bits and pieces like that. So when we would come here, we'd have to get here early. There was usually lots of rubbish. Sometimes there might be broken glass and things like that. So it was just trying to use this area in a positive environment. So we'd come down, we'd help clear it and tidy it, and then parents that would then come in, obviously seeing us use it in a positive environment, would come down and help as well. So they would help clear it and stuff before our sessions. So being able to use this in a positive light, in a positive environment that was safe for the children, was really important. So we're at West, well it's called here West Exeter School now, so back in the day this was my high school when it was called St Thomas High School, but this is now an area that I deliver a programme on a Monday evening, our Football Fun and Development session, where we've got around about 50 children here on a Monday night between 6 and 7 p.m. So it's just brilliant experience. Obviously it's my local community, was my old school. It's just great, obviously where I was brought up, the school that I went to, and now I'm able to deliver our amazing FF&D session here on a Monday evening. So we're in the heart of Cranbrook. Behind me is St Martin's Primary School, where we've delivered their school fete. We've also delivered our Let Girls Play event as well this year, where we had a morning here where all the children from reception up to year 6 got to experience an FF&D session, but also we brought along our amazing fun inflatables. Over here as well you've got the local cafe, which was open when Cranbrook first came here. There wasn't anything for like parents, toddlers, and I know the owner, and she opened that literally to be able to run clubs for the parents and toddlers, where same again, we're very community based, so certain days we've gone in there, we've paid for free coffees for like the first 10 mums that come in during the day, just to help publicise their business, but also work in conjunction with us. So we are doing sorting out all of the different colours of the cones, which is a regular occurrence. Obviously at the end of the start of the sessions you're all set up nice and neatly, but then when we're rushing to get off the pitches at the end of the session, sometimes they don't always necessarily go back into their colours. So yeah, it's reoccurrence every day just to make sure they're all back in their relevant colours. So it just makes it a lot easier for when we set up later on this evening. So we are at King George V playing fields, which as you can see there's lots of football pitches behind us. So I used to be a grassroots football coach for Hertfordshire Youth. So I managed the side from around about under 11s all the way up to under 18s. And this pitch here was our home pitch. And what's so really good at some of those kids that I coached are now part of the Football Fun Factory coaching team for me. You've got Alfie that has coached for me, but now he's branched out and he's got his own franchise in Tiverton, Clumpton and Exmouth. But I've also got other coaches that have either played for me or they've played for rival teams, where it's branching out for that network of people that obviously I've built relationships with, where they're brilliant coaches, consistency throughout, because obviously we've built that relationship, we've built that trust, and I've got a lot of my coaches I've started through grassroots football, probably playing on here at a certain time, and now they coach with me throughout the Football Fun Factory. So here we are, we're at Trinity School Primary, setting up for our girls only football after school club. So we've got delivering with us today, we've got Lexi and we've got Evie, and we will also have Brandon, who currently works in the school as well, and he will be joining us after. I think it's really important that they've got positive role models, just to see that obviously girls can play football as well, but also they can go into coaching. I think it's really good having Lexi and Evie here as positive role models where they can have somebody to look up to, and I think it's just really beneficial to the girls that come to our clubs. So we are at St Peter's High School here in Exeter, so we've got our back-to-back FF&D session. So if all the children turn up, we've got just under 70 children for the first session, 60 for the session. So we've got 4 pitches, so they start with their arrival matches before they then do a rotation of lots of little mini matches and lots of little skill sessions. So yeah, in for a great evening. You all right, superstars? How would you reckon I am, Harrison? What do you reckon? Or I'll take that. 45. Don't tell anybody. Hello, buddy. How are you? Are you all right? How's your day been? All right? Yeah. Amazing. Alana off to the line. How are we doing, superstar? You want to pop your drink down and head straight onto the yellow pitch? There you go, buddy. Off over to the white. So we always talk about respect, don't we? Respect to me and the coaches, but most importantly to everybody and each other.
Fun Factory for 4 years.
I have been working for the Football Fun Factory for 4 years, and it's gone like that. It's been good. How long have you been doing Football Fun Factory for? 4 years, because you started at Tops, didn't you? And now look at you. What fruit is yellow? These aren't bibs, these are bananas. If you come up to a banana and you touch a banana, you slip, so you're gonna have to do a spin. Good manners, Ben. Ben, really good manners. Well done, Israel. And well done, Stanley. Show them, can you do 5 toe taps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'll continue your journey. Israel, watch out. Good dribbling, Israel. Really good tiny touches, buddy. Good, well done, Ben. Really good, buddy. Really impressed. What I'd like you to try and do now is just use the sole of your foot. So you might roll it, but you might then be able to stop it before it gets there and change direction. Well done, Seth. Well done, buddy. Can you use the other foot as well? Oh, what have you got to do? Can you do a spin? Good, well done, buddy.
Hi, I'm Jenna and I am Teddy Chapman's mum.
My name is Patrick McDonough and my grandson, Tig McDonough, has been part of the programme from Tots.
I'm Nick and my child's called Elliot.
Best thing I ever found for Teddy. He really struggled at school. It was horrific actually, and John saved him from that. This was his Friday night of freedom and it's just been brilliant.
It helps them to integrate, to sort of socialise and mix with other children. I think socially it's really good for them as well. Tig's come on in leaps and bounds. He loves his football and he loves being part of the programme here as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is ideal for him. This is exactly what he needed, exactly what we were looking for. Something to get his teeth into and introduce him to football. I mean, I love football personally and I want my boy to love football as well.
John he just does everything for the community of Football Fun Factory, and we are really lucky to have him in Exeter. And yeah, I've never met someone that puts so much, not just like energy and effort, but so much love and care into everything he does with the kids. It's just so lovely.
I think the most rewarding part is building the community, having a real big community ethos. We've got a real community feel, and it's just trying to do more community work, trying to spread the word of the Football Fun Factory, but just try and get as many children to fall in love with the game, which is amazing. I've lived here all my life, and I want to put back to the community things that potentially I missed out on as a child. So I really want to try and give back to the community and try and make sure there's any aspirations any children have, they can come and join us, and they can reach for the sky basically and have no inhibitions and just go and do what they want to do.